Some camera rumors are easy to dismiss. They appear suddenly, circulate briefly, and then fade without leaving much of an impression. The Nikon Z9 II is not that kind of rumor. It is loud, persistent, and powerful enough to reshape expectations long before the camera officially exists. The moment whispers of a successor began to surface, conversations across photography and filmmaking communities shifted almost instantly. That reaction alone says everything. Nikon's current flagship, the Z9, is already regarded as one of the most capable professional mirrorless cameras ever released. Yet despite its strength, attention is now firmly focused on the future. The question is no longer whether Nikon will release a successor, but what form that successor will take, and whether it will truly be called the Nikon Z9 II. To understand why expectations are so high, it's important to revisit what the original Z9 achieved. When Nikon launched the Z9, it was more than just a new flagship, it was a statement. The camera arrived without a mechanical shutter, relied entirely on a stacked CMOS sensor, and delivered performance that rivaled or exceeded long-established competitors. It proved itself in demanding environments, from professional sports and wildlife photography to high-end video production. Speed, durability, reliability, and image quality all converged into a single body that redefined what many believed Nikon was capable of in the mirrorless era. That success is precisely why the Nikon Z9 II rumor carries such weight. Over the past several months, the tone of leaks surrounding Nikon's next flagship has felt noticeably different from typical update chatter. This doesn't sound like a routine refresh or a modest internal upgrade. Instead, the language used by leakers and analysts suggests something far more ambitious. There is a growing sense that Nikon is preparing to take a major technological leap, rather than simply refining what already exists. That perception alone has elevated the Nikon Z9 II from a speculative name into a symbol of Nikon's next defining move. One of the most talked about rumored upgrades involves the sensor itself. Multiple reports point toward an all-new stacked CMOS sensor, possibly pushing resolution closer to the 50-megapixel mark. If true, this would represent a significant step beyond the already impressive 45.7-megapixel sensor found in the current Z9. That existing sensor has proven remarkably versatile, delivering outstanding results across sports, wildlife, studio photography, and video. Pushing beyond it would signal that the Nikon Z9 II is not designed to simply maintain Nikon's current position, but to aggressively move ahead of it. A higher resolution stacked sensor would offer several advantages. For photographers, it would mean increased detail and greater flexibility for cropping without sacrificing image quality. For videographers, it could enable cleaner oversampled footage and more options for reframing in post-production. However, increasing resolution also raises questions about processing demands, rolling shutter control, and low-light performance. That's why many observers believe Nikon would only take this step if it had a major technological breakthrough to support it. That leads directly to the most controversial and exciting rumor surrounding the Nikon Z9 II, global shutter. Since Sony introduced global shutter technology to the full-frame mirrorless market, expectations across the industry have shifted dramatically. Features that once felt futuristic now feel inevitable. Reports suggest Nikon has been experimenting with early global shutter prototypes, which aligns with broader industry trends. If Nikon adopts global shutter technology in the Nikon Z9 II, the implications would be enormous. A true global shutter would eliminate rolling shutter entirely, delivering perfect motion rendering, distortion-free fast movement, and unprecedented accuracy in high-speed photography. Sports and wildlife shooters would benefit instantly, as would filmmakers working with fast camera motion or LED lighting. However, global shutter technology traditionally comes with trade-offs, particularly in low-light performance and dynamic range. If Nikon chooses this path, it would signal immense confidence in its image processing and sensor design capabilities. Autofocus is another area where expectations for the Nikon Z9 II are exceptionally high. The current Z9 already offers some of the most reliable autofocus performance Nikon has ever produced, with advanced subject recognition and strong 3D tracking. Still, rumors suggest Nikon is working on a next-generation autofocus engine built around more powerful machine learning algorithms. The goal appears to be closing any remaining gap with Sony's industry-leading autofocus systems, and possibly surpassing them. Improved subject tracking, faster acquisition, and more intelligent recognition modes are all said to be part of Nikon's internal testing. This would be especially important for professional shooters working in unpredictable conditions, where split-second focus accuracy can mean the difference between success and failure. If the Nikon Z9 II delivers a meaningful leap in autofocus intelligence, it would further cement Nikon's position at the top of the professional mirrorless market. Video capabilities are also expected to play a major role in defining the Nikon Z9 II. The original Z9 surprised many by delivering robust video performance, including 8K recording and internal RAW options. For the successor, speculation points toward even deeper cinema-oriented features. Possibilities include higher frame rates in 8K, cleaner oversampled 4K, or extended RAW recording durations. Achieving this would likely require a redesigned heat management system capable of handling significantly increased processing loads. Thermal performance is not a minor detail at this level, it is mission critical. Professional users cannot afford a flagship camera that overheats or throttles under pressure. Nikon's reputation for reliability is one of its strongest assets, and the Nikon Z9 II must uphold that standard even as performance demands increase. Any improvements in video capability must be matched by equally strong thermal engineering. Beyond internal performance, there are also rumors of refinements to the camera's physical design. While the Z9's body is widely praised for its durability and ergonomics, leaks suggest the Nikon Z9 II could be slightly lighter while maintaining or even improving weather sealing. Another frequently mentioned upgrade is the electronic viewfinder. A brighter EVF with higher refresh rates and reduced latency could significantly enhance the shooting experience, especially for sports and wildlife photographers who rely heavily on real-time responsiveness. All of these rumored upgrades raise an important question: where does the Nikon Z9 II fit within Nikon's current lineup? When the original Z9 launched, it sat clearly at the top, with no real internal competition. Today, the situation is more complex. The Z8 delivers near-flagship performance in a smaller, lighter body, satisfying the needs of many professionals. The ZF has reinvigorated Nikon's brand appeal among hybrid shooters and creators. Meanwhile, the Z6 series continues to anchor the mid-range, and APS-C models cover the entry-level segment. In this context, the Nikon Z9 II must justify its existence in a way that goes beyond being a Z8 with a built-in grip. To earn its flagship status, it needs to offer something fundamentally unattainable elsewhere in the lineup. That means a clear and dramatic leap in technology, whether through sensor innovation, autofocus intelligence, video capability, or all three. Anything less risks diluting the meaning of Nikon's flagship category. As the industry moves closer to 2026, anticipation around the Nikon Z9 II will only intensify. Whether every rumor proves accurate is almost beside the point. The sheer scale of expectation speaks volumes about Nikon's current standing and the trust it has rebuilt with professionals. If Nikon delivers on even part of this vision, the Nikon Z9 II could become one of the most important cameras of its generation, long remembered not just for what it was, but for what it represented.